your crate training video. Obviously, the younger you do it, or start crate training, the better. Big thing you want to make sure is that you're not rewarding the dog when they're screaming, right? So they're crying, they're banging at the crate and everything else. You don't want to open and let the dog out then. The only exception to that is if you're housebreaking and the dog is crying in the middle of the night, maybe they need to use the bathroom, so I would let them out at that point, but you don't want to make a habit of every time they cry, they get to come out of the crate, because then it just encourages them to bang up the crate, chew at it, scream, all that good stuff. What I like to do for crate training, I like to feed my dogs meals in the crate, meaning for their morning and evening meal, I will give them their bowl. If it's a puppy, I will dump it on the bottom to encourage them to not use the bathroom in the crate, but I will feed them in there. That way it's a positive association. Also, I will not just put the puppy in there when I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna put them in the crate randomly while I am pretty much in the house. So maybe an hour here, 30 minutes here. I'm just gonna put them up. That way they get used to it and don't associate it. They only go in the crate when I leave. Anytime I'm introducing the crate, I'm gonna try to be as positive as possible. So I'm gonna try to use treats in the beginning. So I'm gonna give them treats anytime they go in the crate, which is gonna be your demonstration for the crate training today. So this is Ram. He is a 12-week-old Australian Shepherd puppy. He's been here crate training with us for the last couple of days, so we're just gonna do a quick demonstration of what it should look like. I always recommend to get a fitted crate, meaning your dog should be able to stand up, lay down, turn around in it, but they should not be able to have a party. If it's too big, that's how you encourage tearing it up and pretty much the screaming and everything else. So he goes in by himself. I'm gonna reward. If you have a dog that does this randomly, obviously reward it as much as you can. Again, he has a positive association because I feed him in the crate. So I'm gonna show you how I introduce to get a dog into the kennel in the beginning while my dog is still learning the crate is a positive place. I will use a treat again, throw it in the back to try to make it as positive and pair it with the word. So as you can tell, he already associates the crate as a positive. So I'm gonna open the door, tell him Ram, kennel, and I'm gonna toss a piece of food in the back and then shut the door on him, all right? Now, when he offers me a calming behavior, so he sat, I'm gonna toss food in, all right? And then again, you'll do this as you're cleaning or doing whatever else. There are times you obviously will crate them when you leave. Just try not to make a habit that they associate anytime you leave, they go in a kennel. Good job. What I do is take my dog to the kennel, I'll say kennel and toss it in the back. So I want my dog to go all the way in. I shut the crate like that. Now for a wire crate, depending where you have it, and depending if you need a cover or not, this is all dependent if I'm like working and cleaning the house while my dog is in the crate. I will actually toss food in to help him relax in the crate like that. So he offered me a sit. I threw some treats in there for him to just kind of start understanding it's a positive. And then I will leave the room here and there, like if I'm doing chores and whatnot, that way my dog gets used to me leaving and they don't get to follow.